Back in 2009, in a game center, I started this game called Halo. I had no idea what this game was. I saw an icon on a desktop and I clicked on it. It was Halo Combat Evolved. I played through the first mission. The graphics were okay, but the gameplay was engaging. Of course, it was 2009 and it was not in like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, especially the graphics. But the game somehow was engaging. I liked it. But after leaving that game center, I never thought of playing it. I was not that impressed. I will occasionally see it being played in some other game centers, bunch of guys going multiplayer. But I was more into like Call of Duty. Cut 2013 years later. I was searching for a first person shooter game. Something different, something great. Halo kind of popped up in my mind, in my head. I started watching videos about it on YouTube. It came as a surprise to me that it was such a great game when it came out. A revolutionary game that changed the gaming industry. It was such a big deal and a craze in the US, but here in India, hardly anyone talked about it. I don't think any of my friends had ever said or mentioned Halo or its multiplayer. It was not that big of a deal here. Nobody, I don't think, most of us didn't even knew about it. Luckily, I found the Master Chief Collection on sale on Steam, and so I started playing it. My expectations were huge. I mean, I had seen videos of Americans standing in line to buy this game. So were my expectations met? I will say in some way yes, and some other ways it just came as a shock. Like in some others, it was really something which I didn't expect it to be. In this video, I'll be talking with experience of playing Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved, and Halo 2 Anniversary. Starting with Halo Reach, yes, it was a really good game and I liked it a lot. It was like a military shooter with a good story, which is really important for me. Yeah, I play games for story. Like that's priority. Yeah, I can sometimes play it for the gameplay it has, but its story is really important for me. So yeah, I liked it a lot. But being a Call of Duty fan, and I know I shouldn't compare as both of them are different. They started, and like they are like different games. Yeah, but I really felt some portions were just dragged out in Halo Reach. I mean, I was expecting an action-packed, fast-paced game, but there were portions where I wasn't feeling it. It was like, okay, I have to finish this portion and then go on to the next type kind of thing. Shooting with alien guns didn't feel satisfactory, although the human ones gave me a good feel, but the ammo didn't last. And this is one negative point I felt about Halo. The alien guns, I don't like the feel of it while shooting. Only few alien guns feel badass, rest don't work for me. It just feels like hitting a target for points, not really, inflicting damage or something like that. Nevertheless, the story of Reach was pretty nice, and I really felt something by the end of the game. I mean, it really was a really emotional ending in Halo Reach. I mean, it was a great game, I would say, Halo Reach. Halo Combat Evolved was the next one, and it was great. Yes, I could feel its age, but still it played great. The only problem, and a big problem for me, and I'm not saying this that it would be a problem for everyone, was that it somehow, with the introduction of Flood, became a horror game, which I absolutely don't like. I loathe it. I don't like horror games. Nowhere, and I saw nowhere in none of those YouTube videos anybody said it being a horror sci-fi or something like that. I don't like horror game, and when Flood came in like 343 Guilty Spark, that was the mission I think. When the Flood came, I was in shock, and let me tell you, I was petrified in some moments. It was nerve-wracking experience, and at that point I was not liking the game. Although it was engaging, entertaining, but it was really nerve-wracking. Not 343 Guilty Spark and the library seriously were like hell. And let me tell you, completing them, finishing them was like an achievement. I don't think I will ever play Halo Combat Evolve again. But yes, it was memorable getting through all the missions, and also the last mission is something which is etched in my mind. So yes, if you are fine with horror, it's a great game. And the ending of whole Halo C is really great. I think Combat Brawl has a really great ending. So yeah, I mean Halo C is a really great game. Also, I had played in 2009 a bit, the first mission a bit. It also kind of nostalgic feeling to some extent. Yeah. Halo 2 anniversary. I had high hopes. I again saw the reviews. It said dual wielding and whatnot. So I was, excited. So I played, and I will say it's not a bad game by any stretch, but not a great game either. First, the same problem for me as before. I don't like the feel of the alien guns. I don't like, it didn't click for me. And the signature, and the bad thing was the signature rifle of Master Chief was not there. It was a good thing, but it's not there. But yes, there were some cool guns like the grain thrower kind of rifle. I don't remember the name accurately right now, but it was good. Against the brute, it was really effective. Shotguns was my favorite. Let me tell you, it was most effective against the flood, and it literally made me feel like a badass. Like really feel like a badass with shotgun in your hand, blasting through the flood. The second problem was the difficulty level. I mean, I started playing games. I started playing games to feel like a badass. Okay, I want to feel, badass. Yeah, I like challenge, but still, like to feel like a superhero. But in this, you don't feel like a superhero. It starts feeling like a survival horror at times, and that's not a good thing for me. The Floods were back, stronger, and they already had guns and whatnot. And also the brutes were a headache in itself. By the last stage of the game, they were a big headache. And with some guns, they were just like bullet sponges at times. And the third and the worst of all of that was the mission design. My God, some of the level were so long and with repeated segments. Like you just don't know why. Like you have to, you just went through one thing, then you have to repeat the whole segment again. With maybe a different enemy, not different enemy, but same enemy with different numbers and so on, so on. But it was not good. The mission design and difficulty was really all over the place. Let me tell you, while playing those missions, you just pray that those missions come to an end. It starts feeling like a grind, and the fun is like sucked out of the game. Combine all of this, and for me, Halo 2 Anniversary is not a great game. It's not the best of the experience. Yes, it's some portions. It is a memorable experience, but I don't think I'm revisiting it ever again. Uh, the flood and let me tell you, the flood still feel like a betrayal for me in the Halo series because I seriously started Halo as an action sci-fi. Flood literally gives you a horror kind of feel which I don't like. Here also, I mean, they were in some missions and really I didn't like it that much. But yes, anyways, those are like exciting ways. So yeah, good, okay, nice. And let me tell you, if I had known Halo has something like Flood in it, I would have thought 50 or maybe 100 or maybe 150 times before playing it. Trust me. I just thought it's like some military shooter with sci-fi elements or something like that. Didn't expect Flood. None of the game reviews said about anything about Flood. I saw a couple of them. They never said it's a horror sci-fi. Well, if I have to conclude, I will say all in all, Halo is a good series. Reach was the best one for me because of the good story and it didn't have Flood in it, so it's a great one. And I will say Halo 2 was the lowest one till now. I haven't played Halo 3 and 4. I will play them and think if I play Halo 5 and Infinite. And playing in 2023, I know I can never know what it really meant to play in when it came out in the early 2000 or the mid 2000. But in current time, for me at least, I'm not saying for everybody else, but for me at least, this is not one of my favorite series. I mean, it's a good series. I mean, you can play it, it is engaging and all, but it's not, the best first person shooter out there. Halo is a good one. Halo Reach is great. Even Halo CE is good. Halo 2 I will not recommend. It's all over the place. But yeah, if you're playing for the story, because you have to play the story, you should play Halo 2 too. You want to play all the games together. It's a game uh, for the kind of price it has right now on Steam. You can have it. You will get like 4 or 5 games. It has good multiplayer, I will say. Yes, and it's still active. It has got a strong community right now. But yes, you can have it there. But yes, for me, it's not like a great series. It's a decent one, a good one, but not a great one. So yeah, I'm multiplayer is great, but I don't think I'll play the campaign again. I will maybe go to multiplayer at times, but not campaign. And the horror element is a big no for me. That was seriously a shocking thing. I was expecting to be an action-based game totally. Anyways, I will play Halo 3 and Halo 4. Let's see what those two games bring in for me. I have heard Halo 3 is a great game, better than Halo 2. So let's see. And I will say, all in all, completing those 3 games, I will say the best thing for me, which I think I've done by playing this series is that I'll be able to say that I've played the game which revolutionized the gaming industry. I mean, Halo literally revolutionized the gaming industry, in many ways, in many, many ways, So, yeah, I mean, that's a flex, isn't it?